uNongqawuse and her controversial story of cattle unaliving. So, ngo-1856, a prophetess from the Amaxhosa kingdom had a prophecy ukuthi Amaxhosa should unalive their cattle and burn their crops. Yangithola? So, prior to having this vision, uNongqawuse nomngani wakhe had visited their local river, yabo bathi bayokha amanzi emfuleni. So, upon reaching the river, uNongqawuse had a prophecy, had a vision, or she had an encounter namadlozi with her ancestors or her spirits. Yangithola? So, through this encounter, amadlozi or the ancestors had informed uNongqawuse ukuthi mfethu, please unalive zonke inkomo esikhona kwaXhosa and you must burn wonke ama-cattle yabo. In return, abelungu, the British bonke bazohamba yangithola bahambe e-South Africa and ama-crops wenu azokhula ngobuningi yangithola. Then obviously uNongqawuse as a historic prophet she was, wahamba to her people and she had informed her ukuthi bafethu, I had this grand vision from my ancestors yabo, saying ukuthi we have to unalive ama-cattle wethu and so thola more in return yangithola. They then divided the Amaxhosa kingdom into two yabo, ama-believers and ama-non-believers. So ama-believers had believed uNongqawuse and her prophecy. However, ama-non-believers azange bayikholelwa i-prophecy yakaNongqawuse yabo. So bona they had refused ukuthi bashise ama-cattle wabo, bashise ama-crops wabo and unalive i-cattle yabo yabo. So ama-believers, in which they outnumbered ama-non-believers in a 5-3 so bebabaningi compared to ama-non-believers. So ama-believers bona most abantu they unalived ama-cattle wabo, leading to more than 500,000 of inkomo ezabulawa yangithola due to this prophecy, and ama-crops, ama-tons, hectares and hectares of land in ama-crops was burnt yangithola. So this led to a famine amongst the Amaxhosa kingdom yabo, and they made it easy for Britain to conquer amaXhosa yabo. However, the story of Nongqawuse is a bit controversial because it has two interpretations to it yabo. So prior to uNongqawuse having this prophecy ukuthi we have to unalive ama-cattle wethu, there was a disease ebeyikhona amongst thina ama-Africans yabo, in which beyize nani nama-Europeans. Some historians bathi this was the beginning of biological warfare yabo. So there was a disease kuma-cattle ebizwa ngokuthi lung disease, lung cattle disease yabo. So the disease le was very infectious towards amanye ama-cattle, particularly bazohlala bonke yabo. So uNongqawuse or mekaba nale vision le, amadlozi or azomtshela ukuthi kumele bulawe ama-cattle, beyenza i-sense because le disease le bewabulala vele ama-cattle from 1854. There was this disease le bebizibulala ama-cattle until 1856 uNongqawuse abenayo le vision le yabo. So some historians believe ukuthi uNongqawuse having this vision was something valid, and it was meant to benefit abantu because the disease le had already been unaliving i-cattle yabantu, you understand, and they believe ukuthi probably the disease le ama-cattle had acquired it from the crops they had been eating yabo. So ama-ancestors want you have to burn the crops and unalive i-cattle. That made sense because it meant ukuthi this disease bengeke isakwazi ukuspread yabo. However, there is a more sinister belief ukuthi kahle kahle why uNongqawuse had this prophecy. And so some say, or some historians believe ukuthi uNongqawuse was compromised by the British Empire. And so ukuthi I apologize, ukuthi she was working to further the interest of Britain imperialism, because after the unaliving of ama-cattle, great famine yafika upon the kingdom of Amaxhosa, and more than 100,000 abantu died of famine. More than 100,000 abantu died because of starvation, because of the prophecy le. So this prophecy was a bit controversial yabo. What do you think about this prophecy? Do you think ukuthi uNongqawuse was compromised by the British Empire, and her having this prophecy was not from the ancestors, mara it was a ploy from the British to destabilize amaXhosa? Or do you believe ukuthi genuinely ama-ancestors wafika vele kuNongqawuse and they told her ukuthi mfethu, njengoba nibona inkomo zenu ziyafa, the issue is the cattle, is the crops and the cattle. If you can cut the source, which is the cattle, which is the crops, man, ama-cattle azokwazi ukupreventa le disease le from spread